Still 9th of September here in 2022. I'm in Zhyrovichi. This is a pilgrimage town in Belarus. It's the most sacred town in Belarus, and there's a monastery here. But you know, as I like to do, anyway, showed the at least the Soviet War Memorial here. As you know, that's they paid a big price for World War II. Russians and Belarusians. So here's the monument. And this monastery, this is a sacred place because around the year 1500, it could have been, they're not quite sure about what the dates are, but it could have been as early as maybe around when allegedly Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492 towards America. And it could be as late as, say, 1519, or who knows, when Magellan circumnavigated the globe, supposedly, as well. But what happened was some goat herders they had seen some radiant light in a pear tree, I guess it's a wild pear tree, and they went to see what it was, and you know, from various surrounding areas, and they all came, and they found something in the tree. It was a small piece about the size of a child's hand, they say, made of stone, and like carved on the stone or inscribed on it is a likeness of the Virgin Mary with child holding their cheeks together. One, you know, the child with his cheek against the mother's cheek, and they still have this. I think this, at one time it was in Moscow, and I don't know if it went to various places, but of course it's returned, and this iconic piece still exists. I was sort of close to it, but it's kept in a place. I don't know if I'm allowed to photograph it. I guess you would have to come and see it yourself. But that's what people come. That's what the pilgrimage is all about. I suppose, to see this piece that was radiating light, you know, at sunset. So, but it's a big complex, many buildings, and I am not sure what this building is back here. You see the Soviet architecture. If this camera allows you to see that. The train doesn't go to Zhyrovichi, which is, you know, where I'm at. There's a town called Zhyrovichi, and this is the Zhyrovichi Monastery. So now some of the church is under construction. So it doesn't look as nice as it probably would normally, but the original church that was built here in the 1500s, early 1500s, was made of wood, and it had burned down at one time, and then they built it out of stone, and I believe they did heavy reconstruction around the year 1839, I believe it was, and of course now they're doing renovation, so trying to keep these buildings up. I was inside, and I was able to see this stone. It's you gotta wait in line sort of to see it. It's somewhat dark there, and very hard to see, but it's a very small stone, and it's apparently when this stone was seen in around 1500, the year 1500, it lit up the entire pear tree. A number of people to corroborate this, that this event happened. So that's a lot of Christians recognize this. So it's probably, for Christians, it's a very worthwhile place to come. So very interesting. If you can read the legend, I guess there's a better depiction of this stone. You can find it in the internet, when somebody probably was able to photograph it with light. I don't think it's allowed to photograph that, you know, maybe putting lights on it or what. It's something you have to come and see anyway. It's a pilgrimage place. So that's all up to you if you want to come to some place and see that here in Belarus.